Evening guys, Dunny here from DunnyBees. We're back from the Beekeeping Show now. We had a fantastic weekend. It was a long day on Saturday. I'm all recovered. My bank balance isn't. It was great catching up with lots of different people that we'd not seen before but spoke to a lot online. So yeah, we had a really good day. It was quite good because my wife had stayed at the hotel in the morning, so I was there nice and early, and she didn't rock up till about 11 o'clock. So I managed to ferry loads of goodies to the van and back without us seeing, so that was quite handy. The big reason for visiting the Beekeeping Show was I'd been to look at the apitherapy pod that I'd bought from Abello. So the one that was actually on show down there is the one that I'd purchased. So I've not yet paid for it. And I was just a little bit curious of how the quality and the build quality was. But when I got there, it was fantastic. Blown away. I was worried. I live right on the top of a big hill. It gets really windy up here, sometimes 50, 60 mile an hour gusts, and I was a little bit concerned whether we'd have to anchor ball it down or strap it down. But the build quality of the actual pod or house, whatever you want to call it, is rock solid. I mean, I was more impressed than I thought I would be. So I paid for it. It was actually Damien that delivered it the following day on the Sunday morning. So he met me at our warehouse and we offloaded it with the fork truck. But really excited to get that going. We've got a bit of work to do here at DunnyBees HQ. We need to get a concrete pad put down. We also need to do a little bit of landscaping around it because it's going around the side of the building. Needs a little bit of work. And then when that's all done, we need to actually get a high-ab in to crane it over the fence to get it where we need it to be. Believe it or not, we only launched it from Saturday, and we've already got some bookings, advanced bookings for when we go live. So that's really good. Along with that, I went on to Simon the Beekeeper's stand, which took up half of one side of the actual hall, which was fantastic. I had lots of stuff that I need to purchase ready for this season: extra supers, brood frames, super frames, foundation. I also bought a really nice settling tank, 2 double filters. I think it's a 90 litre tank, which is the one I've got must be 50 litre. Just means I can get more honey poured into it. The filter's probably twice the size. What else did we get? Bought a few more of the Thorns poly nukes, the DSM nukes. Really impressed with these. So I've got 3 that I've painted up. They need a little bit of a touch up, but the quality for the price, £45 each. We've got the dual entrance if you want to split the nuke. There you go. It's also got a feeding cap on the top, so if you want to pour syrup in, you don't have to open up the nuke. And then if we do lift the lid off, there we go. You can see you got the feeders, and if you are running the nuke as a double nuke, you can have feeders on each side. It could really probably do with, I mean, you could get fondant down there, but it'd be nice to see a plug in the middle at each side so you can place the fondant on top for the bees to get to. Then the really clever part of this, I only run British National, and I met Paul Line from Denby Honey while I was at the show. We've chatted loads and loads, and we briefly met each other at the last Beekeeping Show, but it was just pat on the back, shake hands, how are you doing? So this time we probably had about half an hour together, and he helped me doing some filming on the apitherapy shed. So Paul actually runs mainly Nationals, but he started doing some Langstroth. So the beauty of these is that's your insert for the Nationals, and if you take them out, the Langstroths just sit along the rail there. It's that easy to just pop them in and out, and then you've got the groove in the side to separate it off. You've also got, which is quite clever and handy, it says quite clever and handy. The paint on this has made it a little bit tighter. I don't know if you can see on the bottom, we've got some underfloor entrances. So if we are getting a bit of bother with our friends the wasps, we can close these down. There's sleeves in here where they cover the open mesh floor, but for £45, they're fantastic. I've painted these so you can't really see, but these are plastic, and you've got the little gap there to get your hive tool in, so the poly's not going to get damaged. Pop your hive tool in there, and we can get that straight off. And they're also really nicely stackable, just sit on top like that. Now, I think the only downside at the moment is they don't have any extra brood inserts, so we can't go on to build them up. But I was speaking to one of the guys from Thorns, and he says they are going to be coming out at some point later this year. He's also confirmed that the price of £45 will be held for the rest of this year. But I just think for 45 quid, they're so versatile, and that I'm gonna buy a few more, to be honest. Probably get another 5. I don't do many YouTube videos because, to be honest, I'm not too good at it. You'll see a few of my outtakes at the end where I've fluffed up. I'm going to try do more and polish them up and do a little bit of editing, and we'll see how we go. But if you can, guys, like and subscribe. That'd be fantastic. Bye for now. I don't really do that many YouTube videos, mainly because I'm not that good of it. The big part there was that I'd been to view the and the big part of it really was that I'd been to view the apitherapy